Hello and welcome to White Men Can't Pod. I'm your host, Ryan. I'm here with my two co-hosts, Mr. Bill Cashin.
Hi.
What in the world?
I have no quotes. I don't remember
What
what
was
we watched.
that? What was that? And our other
That was a full
co-host,
blank.
Mr. Wally Foley. Dynamite dropping, Monty. I'm in the bag. I don't know if you're the drunk part of that conversation or just Monty. Or both.
Fly ball caught.
Fly ball caught. It's White Men Can't Pod, episode 22. We're doing. Is it 21 or 22?
21.
21, for fuck's sake.
This thing I'm looking at says 22.
We've watched 21 movies.
All right.
I'm looking at the...
He's looking at the list.
Yep.
It's Shaolin Soccer,
Ooh.
a movie Wally picked. A young Shaolin follower reunites with his discouraged brothers to form a soccer team using their martial arts skills to their advantage. How'd you first see this movie? Right now. That's how I saw it.
Everybody.
Just now.
Absolutely right now. That's how I saw it.
All
Just
three of us.
now.
Yep.
I did actually stream it, not illegally, because I watched it when I was supposed to.
When you were supposed to. We had 3 weeks to see it. So therefore, I put it off until the very last day.
Exactly. As
And
I'm
then
always...
I had to
do
buy
it.
it.
I watched it weeks ago, and now I do not remember it almost at all.
Exactly.
That's how good this movie is.
This was...
Oh, God.
Ooh, yeah, this was not good.
One guy's got a stomach he catches the ball in.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
yeah.
is not
One
good.
guy has a super good leg, and then another guy also has a good leg.
There's a guy with an iron head, right?
Yeah.
Iron head,
Yeah.
iron leg.
No, steel leg.
Steel
Iron
leg,
leg,
but isn't there also
iron
like
head.
an iron foot or something like that?
Hold on. I've got them all. So it's steel leg, iron head, lightning hands, iron shirt, I want to say. Yeah, iron shirt.
Is that what's happening there? It's a
and
shirt?
Lightweight. Yeah. I
Lightweight.
guess. Lightweight was the big fat guy.
Yeah, obviously.
Of course. Of course.
Also, there's golden leg.
Golden leg. Okay. Yeah, there's two guys who are
There's-
like, I kick
well,
real good.
There's steel leg. There's golden leg.
Golden leg is not Shaolin. He's just a
No.
good soccer player
Yeah.
Yes.
who is now injured from being beat up.
Yeah, obviously.
That's a different thing.
And there was hooking leg as well. Did I mention him?
No.
Hooking leg.
Yes. I think he's
Hooking
the one
leg.
that does
Who is
like
that?
the breakdance stuff with the soccer.
There's
Oh,
a
wait.
break dancer?
you know what I mean? Like
Yes.
he's doing
Yes.
like the
There are several breakdance soccer scenes. What do you mean?
It's been a long time.
How do you forget that? If I've ever seen that, it'll be burned in my brain like a soccer ball into the gut that can be shot out. That I will never forget.
So this was a bad movie.
It was rough.
Let's start with the budget
Mm.
for this movie. This is an estimated budget.
Yeah.
So have at it, if you will.
Ooh, they overspent on this one.
What's the money in China?
So it was the movie was in 2001, remember,
2001.
with CGI. Just in case you didn't know that wasn't actually happening.
Directed by
Step back guy didn't jump 30 feet in the air.
Stephen Chow directed this.
There weren't shock waves being sent
And
across the ground as
He
the
also starred in this. He was the main guy, Stephen Chow. Writer, director, star.
Oh Jesus.
All
It's
of
all
it.
The
his
young
fault?
star or the old star?
The young guy.
Okay.
It's all his fault.
It's all his fault, Stephen Chow.
I will say they had a budget of $50 million.
And you?
That seems high. I'm going to say, because you said you'll be shocked and you're going so high, give me 25 million. We're both over.
You're both over.
Oh,
boy. Okay.
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 $2 million.
Okay.
$500,000.
Well, Bill, you win there. It was 10 million.
Okay.
And now for the worldwide box office, we'll go with worldwide first.
Worldwide first.
Yes.
Okay.
Why? Because America was like $5.
Whoever wants to do worldwide, go ahead.
Who has to go?
It doesn't
It
matter.
doesn't matter for this.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm going to steal from Ryan. I'm going to say $500,000.
For a
Yes, for a worldwide box.
That seems low. I'm gonna guess that's low because it's China. And how many people do they have? They probably were forced to go see this movie.
I don't think that's true.
That might be racist.
Oh no,
Definitely
they have a
racist.
shitty government. What do you want? That's not. They have a bad government. Sorry, China. Sponsor the show. You mean 25 million?
Well, Ryan, you win that one.
Okay.
42.7 million.
Okay.
Okay, I'm surprised by that.
Gross U.S. and Canada. I'm bringing
bad.
it in.
That's gonna be low.
U.S. and Canada.
Yep.
It's gonna be low.
Together.
It's gonna be low.
Anybody?
I'll go first because I'll be a gentleman, not like you, Bill. U.S. and Canada. Give me 180,000. Big flop in America.
180,000, huh?
Big flop.
Wow, give me $1.
Well, Ryan, you win again.
That was an even bigger flop.
$489,600.
That's pretty bad.
Their opening weekend for U.S. and Canada was under 40,000.
It probably wasn't even in half the theaters.
Yeah. But even so,
That's nothing.
$42.3 million came from China, basically.
Yeah, because
this
they got
movie.
forced by the government to watch this. I'm so sorry for you, all of China, because it's bad.
Well, maybe they liked it.
I don't think so. Who would like this?
It could have been better.
It could have been a lot better.
It could have been better.
Could have been better. For one thing, it goes, obviously there's soccer at the very beginning.
A little bit, yeah.
But there's like a 45-minute stretch where nobody plays cool, kick-ass,
But-
weird soccer. They do
They
weird
don't
stuff.
even talk about
They
soccer.
don't even
It's
care.
not like they're not playing. They don't know about it.
They don't do anything.
It's true. They don't
soccer,
seem to be aware that
anything,
it's even a thing for a while.
until like the movie's almost over. But all right, because that soccer game, as stupid as it was at the end, was fun. And what I thought the entire movie was going to be, dudes falling into grass and making explosions and weird fire beasts coming out of the ball. That's what I expected from this movie.
Yes, and it did not have enough of it in this movie. But let's just go straight into the
How fucking weird this movie is.
the eBay game.
Oh, okay.
Let's get that out of the way.
Let's get that out of the way. Is it in there?
It is in there now. Yep.
Oh, I don't
This
see it.
is
It's blank.
the Shaolin Soccer Original UK Quad Movie Cinema Poster 2001.
Found a good one here, Wally.
Okay.
I will tell you that the only things on eBay about this movie are the DVD itself or a poster.
Sure.
That's it.
No jerseys?
Nothing.
No
Nothing.
soccer
No
geese.
signatures. No autographs on anything.
No
Nothing.
golden powers.
Nothing.
Now it won't let me pull it up, so let me look at it.
It won't let you pull it up on the network
My
rundown?
internet's not working on my computer for
That's,
some
I've
reason.
got it. It's that.
Okay, I see it.
All right.
All right. Who has to
So-
go first for this?
I believe it's Bill has to go first.
Ah!
It is, in fact, Bill
'Cause I'm
has to
dominating?
go first. 3-2.
Suck.
Dominating.
that.
Bill is
Suck
up
on it.
3-2. So, for the description,
Yes, please.
I will mention that this is in red right here, what I'm about to say.
Oh, boy.
Light crease blemishes on the main body of the poster.
I don't like that.
And then
That's
it
bad.
goes to black writing.
Hmm.
Poster style, UK quad. Size, 30 inches by 40 inches. Double / single-sided. Rolled / folded, rolled. This poster was only produced in the UK and is sought after by collectors from all over the world. All posters are in great condition. Common flaws in posters which could occur in some of my items are edge wear and handling wear, which may be slight marks to the poster. If there is a significant flaw with the poster, I will explain above in red. Just explaining this so that you understand the common faults with film posters. Check out my shop for more great posters. All my posters are original and will be shipped in a hard plastic tube or cardboard tube to help ensure safe delivery. Happy buying.
Happy buying.
Happy
I
buying.
will say on this picture I'm looking at, it appears there's a clip that you might use to hold, say, a bag of chips closed on each of the corners.
That is true, yeah.
Yeah. I like these quotes. I like
The
these
funniest
quotes.
martial arts movie film ever.
Yeah. And that's not all. The funniest football film ever.
Where Oh,
5 stars.
yeah.
Also the bottom. Get ready to kick some grass.
Jesus.
Get it?
Crouching Tiger meets Enter the Dragon meets
Association football.
Which
Not really.
I think that's just what they call the Chinese league
Right,
at the time.
right.
It's now the Super League, I believe, but
the movie is called Shaolin Soccer,
yes.
not football.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. So, Bill, what would you like to bid on this?
Well, this is a poster shop after all.
Hmm.
I'm going to say that this will ring you $9.98.
It's a relic. There's not a lot of it on eBay,
It's true.
but it does have a crease. That scares me. Give me $34.99.
Oh, boy.
So, didn't realize when I looked at it, it's in Great Britain pounds, but approximately US of $30.10.
It makes me the winner.
I believe so, yes.
God,
GBP,
going over.
Great British pounds?
Great British pounds.
Okay. $24.99 in the UK if you want to buy this.
$24.99 in pounds.
Yep.
Which that used to be like $50. But then they did Brexit, and well,
Yeah.
pound ain't worth what it used to be.
Ouch. Ouch. Bill wins.
Yes, he
Dominant.
does.
Dominant.
All right, let's
All right, let's get into this thing.
yeah.
The funniest martial arts movie ever.
Yeah.
Jackie Chan would be
That's
upset about that. He
a
would be
lie.
upset.
What was the one that was like? I remember my cousin.
Three
used to
Ninjas
watch-
Kick Back
Well,
would
that's
be upset
excellent,
about
yes.
that.
No, but there was one that my cousin used to watch all the time, where it was just like a slapstick.
Kung Pao Enter the Chicken.
Yes.
Wow.
Whatever. Kung Pao Enter the Fist. But
Enter the
it's
Fist, yeah.
Pao is spelled weird or something.
Yeah.
That apparently was good. I don't think I ever saw it.
I never saw it. But
Never saw it.
Because the only thing I know about that movie is that a cow literally stands up and does kung fu.
Yeah, hilarious.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Also, why I've never seen it.
Good jokes.
So we start with two men arguing in a locker room about possibly fixing a match. Couldn't quite tell until we got to the actual match fixing.
Yeah.
One of them is named Hung, and the other is named Fung.
Hung and Fong.
One, I believe it was Fung, is the golden leg.
Fong is our protagonist.
Yes, but he makes the guy kneel down so he can put his foot on his head and clean his cleat, or so. He does something real disrespectful like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So during the game, the crowd is cheering for the golden leg because he's up to take a penalty kick, but he skies it and he loses the game on purpose because they just fixed the match, as I learned. And the crowd starts booing, and then they rush the field and they literally beat him up, and they break his legs.
He
He's
gets
earned
beat
it.
up.
Yeah.
Has that ever happened in soccer before? Has a player been assaulted on the field? Probably.
Yes.
I'm sure that has happened.
There's also been a time where a soccer player went flying kick into the crowd to kick a fan. Yep.
Who probably deserved it.
I can't remember who it was, but it's
Wasn't there also
a
a-
video?
Back in like late 90s, early 2000s, a soccer player literally got like shoved in a trunk and kidnapped.
Probably.
There's been a
Sounds real.
couple deaths.
Yeah.
Sounds real.
Um,
Once there was a soccer player who headbutted everybody and could be our coach, but we
But no.
couldn't fucking do it.
couldn't be our
Couldn't
coach.
pay him enough.
We
apparently.
couldn't figure out how to pay him.
No,
a
it's
guy
not
to,
even that. There's
won.
not enough money.
There's
for
not
him to
enough
come
money
here.
for Zinedine
I saw
Zidane
that
to
he
be our
like
coach.
really wants France, but then they just gave the France dude a big
Yeah,
extension. So like,
5
yeah,
years or
he
something.
has to take another job, but not here.
No, he doesn't.
Ouch.
He doesn't really have to.
Where's he coaching? He just got fired, didn't he?
No, he 2020 at the end of 2021 season, he stopped coaching Real Madrid. So he's been off for over
He
almost,
coached Real Madrid.
over
God
a year now.
damn it. Just
Yeah.
pay this man to teach us how to headbutt people
He's-
and win
Like
the
they
World
tried
Cup.
to pay him.
Not
he
enough.
Doesn't want to come here.
They
Not
need
enough.
to pay him more.
Beckham
All
could
right.
get him to come live in Los Angeles.
Anyway, we flash forward.
We sure do. When you get
Probably like
when you get
20
high,
years?
when you get stoned, and you watch this movie, it makes absolutely no sense. And then it turns out when you watch it dead sober the next day, it still makes no fucking sense. It still makes absolutely no sense. I can't put a finger on it.
So Team Evil.
Team Evil.
The name is literally Team Evil.
I love it. That's a good joke.
Has won the Super Cup
A million
like
times.
a bunch of years in a row because they have what they call the best coach, and it's Hung. He's the evil guy.
Which he coaches from like a like a
Which
box.
I don't know if he's actually the coach or if he's like
is the owner the coach?
He's got to
Not
be
sure.
just the owner. I don't know.
Not sure. Baller move if you're the coach and you're just up in the Jerry Jones box though. Like you guys figure it out. You're good enough. I believe in you.
The golden leg is now a gimp. He
he got beat up, so his leg's fucked.
His leg broken.
His leg's all broken. Still, he washes toilets for the Team Evil, and he wants to be a coach, but Hung just makes fun of him for that. They argue about the past, and then Hung finally tells him that he was the one that hired the mob to break his leg.
Yeah. If you like the conversation here confused me.
Oh, so confused.
And then when I rewatched it, it made no sense either. He's like, I've been cleaning toilets for you for 20 years to try to become coach? How do these
Waiting
things
for a spot? Yeah.
How do these things go together? I don't get it.
That nope.
He's been paying his dues by cleaning toilets.
So the golden leg goes out and gets drunk, and then he meets a young man who is just stretching on the street. He comments about the players on TV. He says that they aren't very good at all. So he's watching soccer on TV.
Yeah.
He says that they're not very good at all.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right?
And yet he has no ideas about using soccer to promote Shaolin Kung Fu until like another 40 minutes of the movie go by.
I do think it's weird that like
You need good soccer players to promote kicking.
all the awesome Shaolin people are like homeless or don't have jobs except for the one guy who's like
Very successful, but maybe not.
very successful but rides a bicycle to work.
Yeah. Yeah.
He has clients,
Yeah.
but we don't know what they're for.
So
He wears a suit. The other guy wears a suit too because he thinks it's a job interview at one point. But he's in like a shack.
quickly
He
puts
lives in
the
a
suit on.
shack. Like
yeah.
very bizarre.
Steel Leg. That's this young man.
Our man, Stephen Chow.
Yep. He says that his master was Bruce Lee. Did you catch that? That
Nope.
little joke?
Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
They go, Master Bruce Lee taught us everything
Oh,
about
yes.
Shaolin.
Here's where
Yes.
things get weird and fuzzy for me, even though I watched this twice now, is they show like a master, like showing Shaolin,
Yeah.
who looks like the Kill Bill
Yes.
guy
Yeah.
with the big beard and stuff. And then later they show the golden leg in real life dressed up like the Shaolin master.
Yeah.
And he like rips off the wig and he's like, oh, that was weird or something. Like, what is going on?
I don't know.
How do you explain this?
So, Steel tells Golden that he can teach him about Shaolin Kung Fu. And they watch a sexy girl walking down the street,
So
and he
fucking weird.
says, "Watch her." Because he knows that she's going to slip and fall because there's a banana peel on the ground.
Sure.
She slips
And
on
you
the
will fall on it.
she slips
Yep.
and falls on the
Yep.
banana peel.
This lady is very important. She comes back.
She does. She makes a reappearance.
She comes
does?
back. Yeah, she did it. She sure does, Bill. Buckle up,
Can't wait to
baby.
get there.
Buckle up, Bill.
So she falls. We get it. He says if she practiced Shaolin Kung Fu, she wouldn't have fell. And then we see a Shaolin master slipping on like 18 banana peels and just like
Yes.
jumping out into the middle of
Because
nowhere. And,
they have the
and
power
landing
of-
like
No physics. They
Yeah.
are able to avoid banana peels.
he continues. He continues.
I would like to
tell-
once in my life legitimately watch someone slip on a banana peel.
I don't think it's possible. I know, like, I'm sure it probably is, but like, how dumb and uncoordinated do you have to be?
I'm pretty dumb and uncoordinated. I could probably do it.
I just
You
wanna
lay
yell
some
out-
banana peels around here, I could
that a
fall.
banana?
I could fall. I mean, I fall all the time. just in general. I fall up the stairs. I once fell down the Lemoyne staircase. The slippery one, I fell down that whole thing one time.
Doug
slippery
once fell
one.
down the first half, got up, brushed himself off, and immediately fell in the second half.
Yeah.
Which staircase?
The main middle staircase in whatever fucking hall that was. I was too drunk to
Oh.
remember.
To go from the
Like
one
in
to
the
the
act-
other one.
in the academic
Yeah.
buildings?
Yeah, but to
Yes.
go from
Yeah.
Yeah.
through the
It was
Nelligan
like a
building, then you go up
slippery-
a big staircase to the next building.
Slippery
Yeah,
ass
okay.
marble floor. I fell down that
Gruen?
shit.
Into Gruen?
Yeah.
Gruen? I don't
Maybe?
remember. I was too drunk. I don't remember.
It was the science building into Gruen.
But it wasn't science building at the time.
Oh, okay.
But yes.
Okay.
Yes. And there was like a very large staircase to get up there.
Yeah.
All right, back to this god awful movie.
All
It's
right.
not going to take long. I want to get through it.
Well, they don't play soccer for 45 minutes. You got to through all that. There's a lot of exposition to get through. We haven't even met the girl yet.
So Steel Leg continues to tell how everybody would be much better off if they practiced Shaolin Kung Fu. He eventually calls Golden a cripple, and Golden gets very offended by
Yeah,
this.
it's not a nice thing to do.
And he throws a beer can at him after he stuffs in a note and then throws the beer can at him. Steel lets it hit him, and then he volleys it, and the can goes flying.
Yeah, he kicks it into space,
Yes.
which I was like, okay, here we go. Good.
They part ways, and we follow Steel Leg.
Soccer's going to come in the next 5 minutes, right?
Oh, yeah. Nope.
Yeah, it's right now.
They part ways, and we follow Steel as he walks around the city. He helps move a refrigerator by just kicking it. He watches a chef.
Which you could do.
Oh, yeah.
And you can park cars and
Yep. He watches a lady use her martial arts skills and CGI to make some dough for buns.
Buns.
Then he breaks into song.
This
Literally
is-
breaking into song.
This is where we need to add this to Bill's dating.
Oh.
This is what I was
the
going to
move?
add. This is
Just
the
start
move.
breaking into song. Okay.
Break into song needs to be added in. I don't know where.
I am not a very good singer.
Was he?
Was he? Stephen Chow.
That's true.
She also yells at him several times. Will you please just stop singing? No, I will not. Singing brings me joy.
I think it's got to be early on, right? It's got to be early on
Wink.
before like
break into
everything.
song.
Walk into the room, lock eyes, and wink.
Break into
Break
song.
into
Break into
song,
song, and then
walk,
approach?
then walk over and hold
Yeah,
hands.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep,
That makes
yep.
sense. Yeah.
That's perfect.
All right.
You're welcome, future Mrs. Cashin. Someday you are going to get married to somebody, and I'm going to tell this. I'm just going to read this quote, whatever it is, all these moves together.
So
Wouldn't that be great?
As your best friend
Yes,
speech?
if I get to give a speech.
Oh my god.
Like,
that'd be
excuse me. Did he actually walk into
Or-
bar, break into song, wink?
great. Should you just do it to him?
Oh, do it as like a whole
as,
thing?
As your
I think people would think I was crazy.
exactly.
I actually did it.
If you did the whole thing and then finally at the end explained this was Bill's actual plan to woo his wife.
God
Funny
he-
for the three of us plus
Nobody else.
whatever listeners might happen to be there.
You're inviting all the listeners? All the listeners.
We'll have to see when the
can come
time
to
comes.
have
You
listeners.
can come to Bill's wedding.
We'll
Sure.
we'll put something out on our mailing with our mailing list
Oh, our email.
to check out if
yeah.
there's interest or not.
Yeah, we got to put the. Wally's
Twitter,
gonna
go back to
Wally's
the-
gonna use Twitter, which won't exist.
I don't have Twitter anymore. I've gotten rid of
Yeah,
that.
and nobody has Twitter anymore. Oh
All right,
God.
So he breaks into song saying how brilliant it is to use Tai Chi to make bread, to make buns. And then he eats 2 buns without paying for that. And she's like, that's $2. He's like, oh, I can't pay for that. She's like, okay. And then he tries to take another bun. She's like, no.
He
They're
goes
good
for
buns.
a
They're good
third.
buns.
He goes for a third.
He does. She calls him crazy for singing. And then another random guy on the street starts singing because he wants
Shaolin.
to be a composer.
Shaolin, man.
And like fire glows in his eyes and he starts singing.
He's Shaolin. That's why.
And then he starts dancing awkwardly.
Sure.
And another guy looks at him, and fire glows in his eyes, and he's like, I want to be a choreographer. And he starts dancing.
Yeah.
And then we get a group
I think
dance
at this point,
breaks out.
forget like not remembering the movie as a whole. I think at this point I stopped watching and was just doing something on my phone because I didn't care.
Yeah. Even having to read the subtitles, it was hard not to look at my phone.
You didn't care about Bun Girl? Are you telling me you didn't care about this subplot?
I could have been into the subplot if it wasn't at this point only singing.
Yeah. So others
It was also dancing.
others join in, group dance breaks out, and then the owner comes back. And she snaps everybody out of it. Steel Leg runs away after taking a third bun.
What a dick.
Yep. Also, so this girl,
This girl.
her name's Mui.
This girl. We need to talk about her.
She's got some disease that
Does she have a disease? Was she
disfigures her
burned?
face?
She was burned or something?
maybe burned
know,
for
yeah.
working with hot oil,
She's got disfigurement,
or just
and her hair's
or
in her
just
face.
really bad acne from
I'm not
working
sh-
with
maybe,
all the oil. And,
maybe.
Yeah.
She doesn't look great, but he keeps
No.
calling her beautiful.
Yeah, and she's like, "You're crazy because I'm not beautiful."
You've been singing in my face and
That
calling me
too.
beautiful and
Yeah.
stealing my food. This is a weird pickup line.
So, Steel Leg goes to talk to his friend, who he calls first brother, who turns out to be Ironhead,
Ironhead.
who basically just tells him, "Go get a job instead of trying to promote kung fu."
And
Stop
What is
this.
Ironhead's job?
He's a
He's-
toilet. No, he's kind of like
He's at the bar. He works for the bar, but forgets he books bands,
he's
but
supposed to book the band.
doesn't
yeah.
remember to book bands.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he'll pull in
Was he,
literally
like,
anyone to do it.
A barkeep or something? I don't know what his job was.
Barkeep.
So yes, he's supposed to book a band for the club, but he forgot. So the two of them have to perform kung fu and sing on stage at the club that night.
This is another opportunity where I was like, oh, well, they're going to do some Shaolin shit.
Nope.
No, they're not. They're going to sing weird songs and get beat up.
Yep. So their song is literally just how great Shaolin kung fu
It's
is.
so bad.
It's Shaolin kung fu is great, and then my name is, and then Shaolin kung fu is great. It's awesome, and then back to their names. It goes like that for
It goes
far
on
too
and
long.
on and on.
The crowd is just dumbfounded. They're like, no one's moving. Literally, no one's moving until somebody throws a bottle at them.
There's a lot of bottles being broken over people's heads.
Okay, yes.
Right?
So the brother, Ironhead, his manager comes over.
Yes, at one
and just
point,
he hits
several-
him
His
twice.
iron head.
Yeah.
several bottles. And then there's a part later where, I don't know if you're going to bring this up, but he cleans when he's demoted.
Yeah.
Cleaning the toilets, and he just sits there for a minute smoking a cigarette. And the boss comes in, doesn't, I don't think, say anything, and just breaks a beer bottle over his head again.
Yep.
And the water drips down, like the beer drips down his face. Is like,
Yep.
he just said.
Sad sack. Yep. So the crowd throws a bottle at them and then attacks them, and they keep hitting Steel Leg in the head, saying, "Oh, Iron Head." And he's like, "No, that's the other guy." And they
Right,
keep hitting
right. Good job.
Iron Head in the leg. And he's
Yeah.
like, "No, that's the other guy."
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Then out of nowhere, we go back to Golden Leg. He's peeing on a wall outside. And then
Done it. Higher.
He sees the he sees a can embedded in a brick wall
It
that
says no peeing.
embedded in the brick wall that is the can that Steel Leg kicked, and he's like halfway across the city right now. He's like, "Oh my god, that's crazy."
And it's like jammed in there.
Yep. So he pulls it out, and the wall crumbles. And on the other side of that wall is Steel Leg.
Just happens to be.
Steel Leg about to fight this random gang again.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm with
Which
it.
One
he-
of them has a
which-
soccer ball.
Okay. He completely got his ass kicked in the bar.
Yep.
Then he goes outside and does this.
Yep.
What the hell? Why didn't he kick their asses in the bar? They beat him up, and then they go, well, I guess we'll take it outside. And he's like, okay, I guess. And then he goes outside and wipes them all out.
Yeah.
Why are you waiting so long to Shaolin these motherfuckers?
Being very respectful of
Why
not
are you-
fighting in the bar.
Why are you not Shaolining everybody?
And then outside, at some point, he says, I'm not here to fight. I'm here to play soccer.
They haven't even talked about soccer yet.
No.
There's no soccer at all in this movie until later.
Well, they start with soccer. It's we come into the movie with
Yeah,
soccer.
right. All right, golden leg and soccer, but why does steel
So
leg
now-
know anything about soccer?
Yeah, so now somebody has a soccer ball, but they start, like, hitting him with other stuff. And then out of nowhere, he gets the soccer ball and he kicks it, and he kicks it so hard that, like, it makes a guy puke. And then he starts blasting the ball at all the other gang members, and they're just getting tossed about like they're like rag dolls. Golden Leg
He just pees on a wall and watches this.
is just watching, and then after the fight, goes up to Steel Leg, and he asks to look at his leg. And
What-
he
yeah.
very weirdly handles this guy's leg.
Yeah, it's weird. I would be uncomfortable if,
Something in this movie is strange.
if somebody handled my leg that way. I would feel weird.
I would feel weird handling my own leg that way.
It was very, very loving. This guy likes legs.
Yeah, he tells him to use his kung fu to play soccer.
Oh my
He's
god!
like, oh my god! I never thought of that.
I never thought of this. Why not?
So dumb. And then Steele tries to get him to be his coach, but he's like, "You don't even have shoes. I won't be your coach. You don't have shoes."
He does have shoes. Those shitty sneakers.
No. He gave. Oh right, I forgot. He gave the shitty sneakers already.
He paid for his buns.
Yes, with his shitty sneakers, which
shit-
is like.
With his shitty,
Yeah.
disgusting.
These were
sneakers.
just the grossest things
disgusting
I've ever seen.
sneakers.
So now he's got like sandals on. He doesn't even have the sneakers. So Steele goes back to Mui to get his shoes back, and she's like, "I don't have them. I threw them away." Oh wait, no, I didn't. I fixed them up.
Oh,
Okay. And then he goes to see Iron Head again to get him to join the soccer team. And Head obviously wants nothing to do with him because he just got demoted and now he's cleaning toilets and then he gets smacked on the head again.
he gets a beer bottle in the head, and every time around you, something bad happens.
So Steel and Golden go to see another Shaolin brother to be their goalie because he has lightning hands. This is the guy who thinks it's a job offer.
Yeah, he's in the
So
shack.
He runs back into his shack and comes out a second later and he's in a full suit.
A crappy suit.
Yep. And then
Oh,
they're like,
crappy. That's rude.
no, that's probably
it
a
was beat
decent
up.
suit. It's a decent suit for a person who's living in a shack.
He lives in a
Ryan.
shack. He lives in a shack. Hire all the Shaolin guys living in shacks. Minus the one guy.
Yeah, I don't know why they
Or
done
have terrible
something with
jobs.
These powers.
Why do they have no...
Rob liquor stores or something.
Yeah, they have no powers.
Well, to be a Shaolin monk, you don't use your powers to fight.
That's true.
Can't you use them for anything else? Like jobs? You think?
Yes. I don't know.
You don't have to fight people to get the toilet paper from the top of the toilet paper rack.
So then so Lightning Hand is not interested either. They go see Iron Shirt. He's the businessman on a bicycle.
He's gut boy.
He's not interested either.
He's the guy who shoots the ball out of the gut.
Yep.
Seen it in high school. Whatever.
Then they go
98
to
miles an hour. I've
meet-
seen 105.
Oh shoot, what was this guy's real name? They go to meet Lightweight.
Lightweight. It was like a skinny
Who's
guy.
heavy.
Yep.
Now he's fat.
He said he got the virus.
What does that mean?
Don't know what virus.
Fat virus?
2001.
So did I.
Mad Cow?
I got the
He got Mad Cow?
I got the fat virus too. That's
now
not. It's not my fault.
He can't stop eating, so he's all fat now. And then he tries to help an old lady because he's working in like a grocery store, and the lady asks him to get like toilet paper off the top shelf, and he can't do it, and he falls into
Which why? Why do you need to get toilet paper off the top? There's a whole tower of it.
She wanted the red one.
She wants the one at the top.
Then they go to see Hooking Leg. He's angry about his life and basically chases them off.
He's the guy who is going bald. Is that him?
Yes.
It's like,
he
I'm
is.
handsome and I'm
going
bald.
and you're ugly and you're not going bald.
And you have hair. What the fuck? I appreciated this guy. Good.
So
He
now-
says something real fucked up, like, I'll enjoy killing you or something like that. He says, like, his response is creepy as hell. You want to play soccer? No, I will enjoy killing you instead.
Yeah.
Okay.
So later
Shaolin.
on,
It's the world you live in.
Shaolin, baby.
Golden Leg and Steel Leg are just hanging out. And we get flashes of all the other brothers who
That's what it's like when we hang out, you know. Old golden leg and old steel leg over here. Just a couple guys hanging out. They're fucked up legs.
all the other brothers start looking at the group picture from when they were younger, and then they decide to go visit.
Do you ever
Golden Leg.
do this, Wally? Do you ever look at pictures from college? Just
No.
post and before bed, like Wolverine.
Oh. Are you
You should
talking
start.
about
You should start.
the sad Wolverine?
Yeah,
meme?
sad Wolverine meme. That's what this was. Except for like 6 times over. All the brothers have the sad Wolverine meme.
That is fair.
I don't understand this reference.
You don't want to. It's okay.
It's fine.
Golden Leg is admiring Steel Leg's apartment, even though it seems like he's living illegally on a roof somewhere.
He just lives on a roof by himself.
Yeah, but it seems like he's not supposed to be living there.
I don't think so.
All of the brothers then show up on the roof where Steel lives. Now they have 6 players and a coach.
I was going to say, when this happened, I was like, that's not enough.
No.
How does this work?
I thought that's weird. Somehow we're just going to play 6-on-6 soccer. As I thought what was happening.
Well, they're so good, they don't need other
That's
players.
Yeah, I don't think I saw a regular person touch the ball at all.
I don't think I saw any of the other teammates ever again.
Except for when they want to quit during the
Yeah,
final.
right.
They're standing around on the sideline for a while.
They don't play.
No.
So then we get a training session. Steel has to practice with eggs because he can't control his power.
It's good.
This was very
Stolen
awkward.
from Mighty Ducks, but you know.
Every time he broke a leg, lightweight would freak out because they were his eggs and run at them. So they would throw an egg and it would land in Iron Shirt's mouth every time.
Yeah. Yep.
So lightweight would pin Iron Shirt down to the ground and eat the egg
The
out
raw
of
egg.
his mouth.
Yes, the raw
Yeah.
egg.
Yep.
The raw egg. Eat the raw egg
It's not weird.
out of his mouth.
It's not weird.
This is hilarity.
It's not weird.
This happened more than once in a row.
It was like the big bit of this
It
whole
happened
scene.
like 3 times in a row.
This is hilarious in China.
It was.
People eating
This
eggs.
is your different comedy you're talking about.
A little different comedy.
So we get a training montage. The team's getting not really that much better, but Steele is practicing and he's gotten amazing.
Yeah,
He is.
So good.
Bend it like Beckham from like 70 yards out.
Ronaldinho when he used to play catch with himself off the goalpost.
Oh yeah, okay.
Except way better than that.
Way better.
Way better.
What's Ronaldinho up to these days?
I don't know. Golden says
Maybe he can be our coach.
it takes a team to win,
Yeah.
and they clearly don't have a team because only Steel is any good.
Yeah, there's only 6 of them.
And there's only 6 of them. But they decide to schedule a friendly match with the gang that beat up Steel and Ironhead in the club. They're like, Golden's like, "Oh, I know your team has a terrible reputation for antics and stuff, but we just want to practice with you guys." And they're like, "Yes, we will do that." And then a wrench falls out of his pants.
The nerdy guy.
Yeah, the coach, I guess.
Is he the coach or does he play? I'm not totally
don't-
sure.
I
He's a nerdy guy and he has the wrench in his pants.
"Oh, I'm a mechanic. That's why I have this wrench
Oh,
with me."
I always keep it with me.
And then a hammer falls out of his pants. "Oh, I just said I'm a mechanic, so that's why I also have this hammer with me."
Good joke. I liked it.
The game starts. The Shaolin monks are terrible.
What the hell happens in this scene?
They try.
This weirded
They're not
me
soccer
out.
players.
They're not. They're
This,
trying.
this weirded me out too because they have a soccer game where they get beat up, and then at
Yes.
some point a dream sequence takes over.
You're not there yet. We're not there yet. I want to talk about
Okay.
the terrible stepovers that they're trying to do.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the head fakes.
Oh yeah,
The head fakes to
That's
get
like
them to move.
60% of soccer.
just
But the ball is
a
standing
dome piece.
perfectly still.
don't be. Fake him out off top. Look up here. Look up here. I'm going right by you.
Steele shoots a ball, but then he gets slide tackled by like 7 people, and then the other team just devolves fully into attacking them.
They slide tackle him in the nuts.
Yep.
Like from 40 yards away, they start running, and they all slide tackle him at the same time.
And then we get it turns into
And
a
then
war scene.
Things get weird because
He
he
has,
roll
like, a
bullets are
hallucination.
bullets start shooting. He finds a helmet, picks up a gun, and starts shooting back.
Wait, this didn't happen in real life?
No.
I'm like, what the fuck is
He
going on?
crawls until Golden finally gets in his face. He's like, "What are you doing?"
And he has a stick,
He's got a stick and like a leaf on his
Yeah.
head or something like that.
and he's been hallucinating that he was in World War II or something.
So he was just imagining it,
Fucking weird, man.
and he's like, "This, I wanted to play soccer, not go to war." And Golden tells him that soccer is war.
This is one of those moments where I
not,
was like,
no.
am I just imagining that this happened, or did this happen? Oh, it happened.
So Ironhead has finally he doesn't want to get beaten up anymore. So he says, "Please stop beating me up. I need to see a doctor." So the nerdy guy strips off his shorts and his underwear.
It's naked.
Yeah.
He's just standing there, full Donald Duck, and he tells the Ironhead to put on his underwear on his head.
Which he gladly will do to not get beat up again.
Yep.
Yep.
Even though he's a Shaolin monk and can beat everybody up
Yep.
with some crazy ass
Apparently
shit.
not, because he's wearing underwear on his head.
Yeah.
Yep. And he puts his head on the ground, and then we go back to Golden and Steel, and out of nowhere, Golden's like, "What was that?" And Steel says, "The Shaolin brothers got their powers back." And now we see all of them in their
Now I remember.
various poses.
Why did they get their powers back? Because this guy put underwear on his head?
Yeah.
They were so disrespected. I
That
don't-
level.
They were
of
angry?
embarrassment.
Man, like, come on, don't try to make.
This guy beat up the entire gang minutes ago. And now he can't fight them with all the other guys?
Well, now there's more of them, and it was only like five guys.
Maybe.
that he beat
Okay.
up before.
All right.
Anyways, so they now beat up the other team while playing soccer. So they're playing soccer and beating the other team up at the
Okay.
same time.
All right.
This should be the movie.
Yes,
This.
Yeah. It's getting better.
they passed to Steele.
Quick update. 45-7 Georgia.
They pass to Steele, and he crushes a shot that caves in the goalpost.
Yeah.
Not a goal.
Not a goal. He missed. The other team then begs forgiveness and asks if they can join. Okay, we need more players anyway.
We need to double the size of our team. That'll work.
That is one thing I mostly like about this movie is like, oh, these plots that I'm like, that's weird. That makes no sense. They do solve it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how would this team ever get into this special tournament? Oh, well, we have an answer for that.
Yep.
How do they do it?
The guy pays for it. The evil guy is like, I'll pay for you to be in, you fucking idiots.
Yep. So
Okay, great.
Team Evil is practicing underwater in a pool.
Yep. Just like Rocky 4.
Yep. Hung gets a call, and he goes to the tournament sign-up, and he sees the Shaolin team. Their mere presence makes him laugh.
They're
He's
hilarious
like,
to see.
I will sign you. I will let you, because it's an open sign-up for anyone who wants to play.
You have to pay.
You have to pay, and like Hung has the final say on who actually gets to play.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
like,
that's great.
no, yeah, you can play. That's fine.
You're in.
And then he tries to pull because earlier in the movie, so at the beginning, Golden Leg made Hung kneel down while he put his foot on Hung's head. The very next scene, Hung returned the favor when they were older. And now he's trying to do it again to embarrass Golden Leg in front of his team. But the team's like, oh, I'll shine your shoes. All of them rush to this guy and they take his shoes off of his feet and run out the door with his shoes.
As you would.
Hilarious.
Yep.
Hilarity ensues.
Steele then goes to see Mui and brings her to a fancy store. He tells her that he's going to play in a professional soccer game tomorrow, and it's all because of her fixing his shoes. He calls her beautiful a lot, and then his friend comes over. He's like, "Hey, you can be in here because you said you'd wash the floor. I fucking washed the floor." He's like, "Okay," and she's like, "Oh," and she has to leave. It's a very weird scene.
Yeah, this whole relationship is confusing.
It makes no sense.
The next day at their game, they're very excited. There's no fans. There are people cleaning the stadium.
Which you have to yell to your fans, even if they're not your fans.
So they're saying, "Thank you for being," and they're like, "Shut up. We're just clear. Like, we don't care about you at all."
What is wrong with you?
The other team does not take them seriously at all. Steel Leg scores a hat trick in about 10 seconds.
Steel
From
leg.
full length.
Half field.
Half field.
Yeah, midfield. But matter of seconds. They're up 3-0 within a minute. Hung gets a call while he's playing golf about this game, and he's like, all he says is 40-0. So that's what I'm assuming
40-0.
they win this game by.
Yeah.
Then we get a montage of them playing a couple other games. They're dominating with larger and larger crowds per game. Then they get an endorsement deal with Puma.
Right. Forgot about that. Puma.
Yeah.
What do you think that conversation is? Did they pay Puma or did Puma pay them?
I
to
don't
put
know.
This in the movie.
I don't know.
Boy, that's a good question.
Tough question.
That's a real good question.
Well,
because it could go either way.
Puma was not, seen as like great until Kawhi Leonard started wearing it, right?
Oh,
so
please.
they're already
No.
back down.
No,
right?
no. Puma's been a huge deal in the soccer world for a long time.
Okay. All right.
Yes. So
Now Kawhi doesn't wear Puma. I'm sorry. Kawhi wears New Balance
Oh, he does.
as a
doesn't he?
basketball shoe, which is weird.
He's always hurt.
Your favorite type of shoe.
Yeah, I love New Balances.
No, he loves the Nike.
Oh, the
whatevers
Nike
now.
New
Air
Balance.
Monarchs?
The Nike New Balance.
No,
okay.
they're better. They're bigger. They're larger. They're wider.
It is a Nike. It is a New Balance with a Nike sign.
Oh no, it is a full-on old man shoe. New Balance has tried to make a normal man's shoe. The Air Monarch is different. It's the Air Monarch. I'm not wearing them right now.
Okay.
The Air Monarch, the Buick of footwear. Spacey.
Buick. I love that you use Buick too.
There's a lot of space in there. Cushion.
If there's one car brand that is known for being an old man car, it is
right.
Buick.
He didn't say Oldsmobile.
Buick.
He said Buick.
The Buick of shoe.
All right.
I don't know. Is Buick good now? Is it cool? I don't know.
No.
It's fine.
We go Mui.
Is it still a company?
I don't think
Or a
so.
division?
I don't
don't
think
know.
they're making new things.
They make new Buicks. They certainly make
don't
new
think
Air
so.
Monarchs. They
Don't
do.
need to. Other Buicks last for 40 years.
Yeah.
Just gotta take care of them.
You never need another one. That's why they went out of business. Too good. Too good of a product.
All right, so Mui gets a makeover.
What the fuck happens here?
She puts on makeup. That's it, right?
She goes,
guess.
she's a different person. Is this the same actor? I feel like it's 3 different actors. It's first Mui, the makeover Mui, and then back
end of
to
the movie?
a different Mui at the end of the
bald
movie.
cap.
Yeah, it's
bald
3 different.
cap.
Looks like 3 different people. I don't know what's going on here.
All right, so yeah, she gets a makeover.
The fuck?
Steele sees her at the Buns place, and he introduces her to his team. They're all having a good time, but out of nowhere, she flips out on him.
Yeah.
She
Right?
gets mad.
Out of nowhere. Like, he touches her like, oh, that's hilarious. She's like, don't touch me. That's it.
How does he even know who it is?
He's been the same weird,
That's me,
the
Mui.
same weird,
Nope.
nice, but over the top to her the
Nope.
entire time she's known him.
I'm sorry, I don't know who you are.
Okay, so then her boss comes back and yells at her again. the team starts sticking up for her, and so she decides to stick up for herself. Boss takes a couple swings at her, and she's
This
like,
boss.
no, Tai Chi, you're
Yeah,
not
she's
touching
actually
me.
good.
And then she tosses her.
Love Tai Chi.
And now all of a sudden they're all happy again. They're all celebrating. They're having a good time again.
I feel like we're maybe missing scenes or something. I don't know.
Then her and Steele are off over in the corner by a tree, and she tells him that she likes him, and he says he likes her too. And then she goes, "Is this love?" And he goes, "No, it's not love.
What happened here?
We're friends."
He turns this now.
Why? He's the one that went up to her and said she was beautiful. Why is he upset? Because she had that makeover.
He's not.
Or maybe he's
anymore.
He just wanted to be friends with
Maybe
her the
he
whole
just wanted
time.
buns.
He just wanted
Just wanted food.
Food buns.
He didn't want her buns. He wanted the buns that
Well,
she
no, he
made.
wanted her buns.
He
but
wanted
the-
her buns, but
the
not
food buns.
the food kind. The kind you can. Oh no. Okay.
So she cries and then
What?
stops crying by the time that she gets back to the table and starts laughing with the friends again.
What an incredible mindfuck.
I have no idea.
To walk up to someone, hit on them, say they're beautiful,
What's going on?
and then essentially break up with them after you get famous.
Yeah.
It's very bizarre. But then they get back together.
Stop spoiling. We're gonna get there.
I don't know if we ever will.
So now we go to the semifinal game, and it's against a team that has a couple kung fu people. I'm assuming.
This is not the team of girls.
Yes,
is
it is.
Okay.
Also, what the fuck?
I don't know what's happening. Why are they all in fake mustaches?
There's two girls on this team. One has a fake mustache, and the other has a fake beard.
Is it because
Why?
women aren't allowed?
They're so good
Okay.
at Shaolin that they have to fake being guys to be on the team?
That's a good point. They might be not allowed to participate.
Probably.
It is not explained that way.
It is
No.
not explained at all. What do you mean explained? But
Nothing is explained.
so they're using their little kung fu-ishness, but the lightning hand is blocking all of their shots. And then he finally physically catches one of the shots, throws it the length of the field into the goal.
Can you do that?
No.
Totally legal. Totally legal.
Not
Obviously, it's not.
Most
possible.
people just don't have the arm to do it.
illegal. No, you cannot. It has to be touched by another player.
I love.
Cannot be thrown into
This-
the.
I don't
is-
think that's right.
This is the strategy we need to employ for ourselves. Just get a guy who can throw it real far, real fast.
Get Jared Lorenzen to start chucking.
He's dead, isn't he?
Oh, is he?
Yeah, you can't
Oh,
get him.
don't get him.
Don't get a dead
Oh,
guy.
yikes.
The big quarterback from
The real big guy
big
from
guy.
Kentucky and the
Oh.
Giants.
and the Giants, which I've never seen you happier about a Giants thing than when they picked Jared Lorenzen up.
It's just so stupid,
It
but
was-
excellent. It was
You
so
loved
great.
it. You loved it.
Wasn't he like the MVP of the Arena League or something?
Oh yeah.
Because he could just throw a touchdown from literally any spot on that small
Yeah.
field.
And he was so big. He was huge.
And he was like, at that point, he's like 350.
yeah.
Yeah,
Let's get a guy
So
who can
this-
throw it deep.
this is illegal. You cannot throw it straight into the goal.
Goalies have scored
No.
before.
Yes, they kick it.
Yeah.
Yes, they
Because
kick
they
it.
can't throw it that
No,
far.
you cannot. It's in the laws of the game. You cannot throw the ball into the goal without somebody else touching
I
it.
might need a challenge on that.
Oh my God, you're the worst. So after they win their semifinal game, I think only by 1-0. We get Golden and Hung have a meeting. Hung tries to buy off Golden to throw the final. In exchange, he's going to let him join Team Evil and be a coach.
Finally.
Exactly what he's always wanted. Plus, he'll give him some money. Golden declines the offer. Hung's surprised because he's like, "You're a degenerate. You love money. This is why you do things is money. I can't believe you're." And he's like, "No. My team loves the championship. I love the championship. We're gonna win it." Steele goes looking for Mui at the buns place, but she doesn't work there anymore because her buns have gotten salty.
Mm.
And
Go
then
ahead, Wally. Say what you're thinking.
And then,
Okay.
Steele
Okay.
goes through what looks to be the garbage and finds an old bun
Taste it.
and takes a bite of it, and he realizes, oh, it's salty. And then he has a vision and
A Shaolin
Shaolin
vision.
Shaolin vision, yeah, of
This checks out.
Mui making the buns, and she's crying into the dough, making them salty.
That's why they're salty. See, everything in this movie has a reason. They may not make sense to us, but there's reasons behind it.
So then they go to the finals to play against Team Evil. There's a huge crowd because, of course. The game starts, and the monks are using their monk skills. They're like, oh, we got this in the bag. The other team doesn't seem to be doing much. Steele shoots, but the goalie stops it with one hand.
Yeah.
And he even has kind of like a little swag to his the way he's standing. He's got like one hip out kind of, and his hand on his other hand is in his pocket still.
Yeah.
So he's got the ball, and the goalie rolls it back to Steele, who is surprised. So he's like, "All right, I'm gonna aim for the upper 90," and he shoots, and again, goalie stops it, but he stops it. And he's holding on to the
Can you do
the
this?
crossbar. I feel like, yeah, why not?
Well, I don't see
Okay.
why not.
All right, I have a quick
I've never
update.
seen it, but
Quick update on the throwing it
Yes.
plan. It's not going to work for two reasons. Number one, the guy who can throw it the farthest in the entire world and Guinness World Records is Christopher Watson, who can throw it 71 feet. Throw a baseball 71 feet. But he's from Canada. Problem number
71
one.
feet. What are we talking
wait.
I'm thinking, if we got a goalie who could throw it into the net,
Yes.
Yes.
is there a guy in the world who can throw it? Who can throw it the
71
far?
feet. I can throw a baseball 71 feet.
Yeah.
Well, maybe this is
It's 90 feet from base to base.
Yeah. There is a world record.
maybe this is a
for-
football. I don't know.
Is that he could throw a soccer ball 70 feet? That still seems
I don't know. I'm
short.
trying to find out if anyone can throw over 100 yards.
He could throw a keg 70 feet, maybe?
Big problem here, though. Soccer field, 360 feet long.
Okay.
Paul knows
So-
to throw baseballs out of Yankee Stadium.
The world record.
What is he
for-
throwing then? Maybe it's a
no.
shot put.
It must be a keg
This
or
is
something.
this is a throw-in, but the world record for a throw-in is 61 meters.
Okay.
And that's using
Still
two
not,
hands.
Still not
fully
good enough.
Back behind your head.
Yeah,
Yeah.
still not.
Two
Good.
hands. You throw it better with one.
Still not good enough.
No, you don't.
When you try to throw a long football pass,
Okay.
you chuck it with two hands?
Have you ever tried to throw a soccer ball? It's different.
It is different. But if you're going for difference, for distance, it's not with two hands.
It's not with one hand.
It absolutely is with one hand. Especially if you have gloves on that let you hold the ball better.
Physical challenge. Let's go out and chuck
Go
soccer
throw a
balls.
baseball as far as you can with two hands. Or throw a two-handed over-the-head basketball
We're
pass.
not talking about
Or-
baseballs
Okay,
or basketball.
I have thrown basketballs with two hands and one hand.
Yes.
Chucking it with one hand is farther. When you throw an outlet in basketball, it's with one hand.
I don't know. There's a YouTube video of a guy trying to beat the longest goalie throw in that's been recorded.
Uh-huh.
And I can't remember how far it was, but it was not the entire length of the field.
No.
It was
Yeah.
like just over half. So
Maybe that can be Joe Flacco's retirement. He can come in and be an elite goalie.
Maybe.
He's tall and he can chuck the ball.
all right, so okay. The goalie is holding on to the crossbar, and he's got his other hand in the upper 90 holding the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just kind of like, he's got his one leg out. Like, it looks pretty sweet. It looks pretty sweet. So he jumps down, and then he rolls it back to Steele again. This time, Steele kicks it so hard that there's a shock wave following the soccer ball until it gets to the goalie, who stops it again. Then we get a cutaway scene to the other team where they're getting drugs. And
They're getting drugs.
The setup to this cutaway scene was
They're getting
Hung
drugs.
saying, "I can't believe how fast those American drugs worked."
I
Yep.
love it.
And then he says, even if I've got the refs, I've got the whole soccer federation on my side, we're gonna win this game. Lightning Hand is then getting absolutely pummeled with shots because he's blocking them, but they're going straight back to the same guy.
No defense is down there at all.
No, nobody plays actual soccer. His left hand is injured and starts bleeding. Then there's a fireball shot, which blows away his gloves and sleeves.
Melts them off.
Melts them
With
clean
fire.
off.
Uh-huh.
He stops the ball again, though.
It's a good goalie.
But the ball lands directly in front of him as he's lying on the ground. And this evil guy comes and kicks the ball right in his face,
Team evil.
and he goes flying out the back of the...
So he's
Yeah.
dead.
He's not dead. He's just done.
He's not dead in the movie, but
Yeah.
he should be dead.
Oh, he's definitely, in real life, yeah. But again, it goes out for a throw-in.
That wasn't a goal?
Nope, not a goal.
If you kick a human being holding a soccer ball and they go into the net.
No.
Did he not go in the net?
No. What happened was the ball's in front of his face.
He kicks.
The guy kicks the ball into his face.
Uh-huh.
The ball rebounds off of the face and goes out for a throw.
Oh, I
while
see.
he goes spinning behind through the
Okay.
goal.
So he went through the net, but not the ball.
Yes.
Okay.
So he's done. He gets carried off the field. The Monks' soccer skills are now being outmatched by the other team. They're fouling. They're doing all the stuff that the Monks are doing, just better as well.
So they're not Shaolin.
They're not Shaolin. They're on
But
drugs.
because they're on drugs, they can do this stuff.
Yes. That's how good the American drugs are.
They're pretty good.
Yep. We get to halftime, and the Monks talk about how Team Evil is cheating, and they're already down to 8 players. Because two of them
They quit.
leave.
Yeah.
Like two of the non-monks leave. They're like, "We're done. We gotta go. Bye. Don't make me stay." Second half starts, and Iron Shirt decides that he's gonna go in goal. He's like, "I can stop them."
Yeah, this guy, solid backup.
Yeah.
You know, if you don't have the golden hand guy, you need the gut guy. Bring him
You
in.
need the gut guy.
You need a gut guy.
So he takes out his cell phone, and he calls some woman during the game.
Yeah.
And he tells her that he loves him, that he loves her. And then he hangs up. And
No, he calls a dude and says, "Tell your wife I'm in love with her," and then hangs
Is
up.
that what he said?
Yes.
I don't
He
remember.
calls somebody and says, "I'm about to die. Can you tell your wife that I love her?" Great,
Oh, I didn't
thanks.
know that.
And then hangs up. It's very weird.
That's even better.
It's
that's
weird.
way better.
It's so weird. Shaolin soccer.
So he then takes a barrage of shots to the chest. Like the entire Team Evil is just lined up on top of the 18,
Again.
and the ball's just ricocheting back and forth between their kicks and his chest.
And that's not a problem because he's got that super gut.
Yep. He eventually catches one in his super gut, and he immediately puts the brothers on a fast break towards the other side. Steele almost scores, but the goalie punches the post to stop the ball, which this was really cool because he shot it like towards the far post, but put some weird kind of spin on it so that when it hit the ground, it turned back towards the near post, even though the goalie had like dove the other way, even though physically impossible.
These American drugs, they
No,
work
that was
great.
That was the Shaolin.
Oh,
Yeah.
gut guy.
So Steele almost scores, but he gets punched, and then he's dragged to the ground, and they triple kick his knee.
Sure.
So it's like super black and blue. It's all puffy. The ref's standing over him. He's like, if you have to leave, you guys forfeit. He's like, oh no, I'm good. I'm okay. So he gets up. Iron Shirt takes another shot to his chest, and he finally falls. So he's got to get taken out. The ref tells Golden Leg, he's like, if you need a sub, otherwise you can't, you forfeit. And then we get Mui, who shows up with a bald head.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
I don't think they explained it.
I believe
She's
because
again.
I saw a quote. I think she says, "You told me I need to get the hair out of my eyes."
That's right. That's
So
right.
she has
did
shaved
say
her
that.
entire head.
Yes.
No, it's not shaved. She's just wearing a bald cap.
Well, yes, in real life, she's just wearing a ball cap.
No,
but,
because the next picture when they win, the picture of the two of them on the newspaper, she has hair.
yeah, but
again.
that's not immediately.
Why wouldn't it be
No,
immediate?
I think she's bald, Ryan.
Yes.
In a hilarious way.
Oh my god!
So,
Phone home. You look like E.T. and you don't belong on Earth.
yeah, there was. This might be the only chance for a quote mountain
Several
right now.
E.T. jokes.
So she gives Steele his old shoes that she converted into cleats, and then she says, "I will play goal." So she walks. Her first attempt, she walks straight into the post, and everybody laughs at her. And then she's like, "Oh!" And she walks further into the goal, and then gets ready, and then looks to her left, and she's in the wrong goal.
Oops.
She's in Team Evil's goal.
So he's very nice to her.
He
though.
is. He's like other side, and so she runs across the entire field, and finally gets in the correct goal. But she takes a goal kick, and it goes immediately to Team Evil. She's like, "Oh no, that's not good." He takes one of his wicked fireball shots, and she uses her Tai Chi to not only get rid of the flames, but to save the shot.
She like lulls the ball to sleep
Yep.
into her vortex.
She then passes it up to Steele, who takes a devastating shot that turns into a tornado that rips up the field and the goal.
This is the stuff that I was hoping for like an hour and a half
The
ago.
whole movie.
Yeah.
This is where I'm just pushing down so I can see. Oh wait, there's like
Yeah.
only so much of the movie.
There's
I'm almost there.
10 minutes left.
Yes, it's 10 minutes.
I'm almost there.
At the same time, Hung is obviously worried about this. Somehow he falls down the stairs.
Why does he fall down the stairs?
I don't know.
Why?
The aftermath is Team Evil is now laying all over the ground. The goal is completely ripped up. The ball, however, is across the line.
Is this 1-0?
Yes.
This is the goal.
Okay.
This is it.
That is the goal.
That was it.
Yep.
I like how there's just dead bodies strewn everywhere.
Yep.
They're worried about if the ball's over the line.
And then Steele is now getting thrown into the air by his team for winning the China Super Cup tournament.
He did such a big tornado he passed out and then awoke, being lifted
Yes.
up on their arms.
Team Evil, we get a little backdrop or a background on what happened. Team Evil is suspended for using drugs, and Hung is sentenced to jail. Good for
Get out of
good
there.
for them.
Yep.
Steele is out for a run, and he sees the gorgeous woman from the beginning of the movie.
She's back.
She slips on a banana peel again,
Again,
but
second
this
time.
time she does a nice little backflip
She
with using her Shaolin.
Yeah.
Shaolin.
That's
Yep.
right.
Bill,
And she doesn't
buckle
fall.
up. Are
Now,
you just
They zoom
so
out
excited
and you
that this
see
is back?
a bunch of other people doing Shaolin
The
stuff.
one girl parks her car using Shaolin.
Yep.
Yes,
She
yes.
punches her car into place. The other guys, like
They're fighting.
the
guy's
shearing,
he's trimming that bush.
Yeah, trimming bushes.
yes.
Yeah.
The guy who, if he knew Shaolin, wouldn't get yelled at by his boss.
Yep.
And then, like, a bus drives by and Shaolin people, like, fly into it.
Yeah, they're trying to catch the bus and they jump up. Yeah.
And is this where we see the newspaper where it's like,
Yes. They're now conquering the bowling.
best friends get married,
Yeah.
play soccer together and get married?
But no, like it doesn't say soccer in that headline. It says something about bowling.
And they're going to start bowling now?
I guess they take on bowling instead of.
Wow.
I imagine with Shaolin you could bowl very well.
Oh yeah,
Sure.
that would make sense.
Wow.
So that was Shaolin soccer.
Not good movie.
Can you imagine slipping on a banana peel
If
twice in your life? Again?
if you made it to the end of this episode, good for you because like
you win
it
a
was,
prize.
It was hard for me to get through the end of this episode.
We'll send
just
you
talking
our copy of Basketball if you got to the end. We'll autograph our copy of basketball and send it to you if you get this far.
So what do we have to do?
Cormac, that doesn't count. If you still listen to this, Randy Junkins, that also doesn't count.
Listen to this.
He said he did. All right. Time for Quote Mountain. There's only one I think that could work. I don't know if you guys have another one.
I have nothing for Quote Mountain. So
Let's
go
say
ahead.
this one from our guy Iron Leg or whatever. I want to say hello to my parents and my Kung Fu master, but they're all dead.
I think that might be. I found the one you guys are talking about. It's a little bit longer, but it's Iron Shirt. Hello. Listen, Chun. This is Frog calling. Frog. Hello, Chun. This is Frog calling. I need to say something that I've been holding inside all these lonely years. The thing is, I love you. And then a man says, this isn't Chun. It's Kung. Oh, I'm sorry, Kung. Just tell your wife what I said and tell her it's from the bottom of my heart. Please.
Okay.
It's great. That one's
All
Quote
right,
Mountain.
so I did miss the.
That one's Quote Mountain.
Yeah.
All right.
MVP.
Any MVPs? Oh boy.
Iron Shirt.
Iron Shirt?
Iron Shirt.
Is Iron Shirt the stomach guy?
Yeah, gut guy.
It's gut guy.
All right, good guy.
I always,
Iron
because
Shirt.
I always think the fat guy's gut guy, but it's not.
Nope, that's lightweight.
All right.
Put that quote.
I have
in
a
that thing for
question
you.
for Stats and Goose. I have a question. This says that there were alternate versions. And it says the U.S. version removes several scenes, like the early concert performance and the scene where Moo gets her new look. Did we see those scenes or not? I'm
No,
not.
I don't
we saw
think so.
those scenes.
Did we see the?
Oh, we did?
Is
The
that what?
concert is them
is that the
singing
dancing?
in the club. Yeah. No, that's the them
Oh,
singing
that's
in
them
the club.
singing in
Oh,
the club.
okay.
Yeah.
And then she gets her new look. She just shows up and a dude's like, "I got you," and that's it.
I figured that was cut out. Did we actually see
Did
that?
we see that or not?
It doesn't matter.
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Which, by the way, the actress is attractive in real life. They
Yes.
really ug her up for
They
this.
fuck it. They fuckatron her real good. They fuckatron her real good.
Oh, that's a great way to say that.
This guy, I thought this was rated high on IMDb. This guy rated it 8 out of 10.
What?
Great entertainment.
Wait, this IMDb rating is 7.3?
Stephen Chow writes, directs, and stars in his funniest and most accessible to Western audiences, at least, film to date.
That's sad because this was.
Apparently,
If this is great,
there's a scene, I just read that, in Kung Fu Hustle, which came out like a year after this one. I think it's his next movie, maybe it's not a year later. He stomps on some kids playing soccer. He stomps on the ball and says, "No more soccer." Leads me to
ooh.
believe he knows.
This film is banned in mainland China because it did not await certification before being released. Ouch. This is weird. What a weird movie.
Yeah.
All right, so we got our MVP. What's our final verdict?
I will go first.
Oh, okay.
I will say it is a 3.6.
Ooh. There's things in there that I like, sort of, but it's got to be our lowest.
Going 4, but I don't know if I can even do that.
I think I have to go 4. I'm going to go 4. Because the soccer part ended up being okay. But, boy, was it a long, strange trip.
Me? Are you waiting on?
Yeah.
I just
I
said
was
a 4.
gonna. Oh, you said a 4?
Yeah.
I was gonna say a 4, but this conversation has knocked it down to 3.9.
So
Let's make it as difficult as possible for him to figure out these ratings.
That's 7.6 plus.
No, it's 3.9.
I know. I'm trying to do the math, you douche. Oh God.
There's a 4, a 3.9, and a 3.6.
Yep.
Bill, you should be able to figure this
Come
out.
on.
But don't help him.
Brainiac.
Yeah, it's 3.8.
Don't help him.
That's it.
Something like that. It's roughly that. Yes.
You're supposed to be the one that knows this
Plus
stuff, but
4.
don't help him. Why are you helping him?
3.8
See?
repeating. 3 repeating. So
3.8
just
repeating.
3.8.
All right, got it.
So
All right.
definitely our lowest.
Oh
For
yeah,
sure.
by like 2
Easily.
by like 2 full points.
Do people actually like this movie?
Apparently, it's got a 7.3 rating on IMDb out of 82,000 vote. 82,000 people have not seen this movie.
It's weird. All right. We have a new movie coming up next. What is it, Bill?
Let's make a deal. Spin a wheel.
Oh,
and
we
make a
gotta
deal.
spin
Oh
it.
yeah.
Spin that thing,
I would say let's step away from soccer.
Okay.
please.
So
And do I do everything else, or do we want to still not go back to baseball yet?
You can keep it. I'm fine with it.
It's up
So
to
many
you.
baseball
so
movies, it's
Right
fine.
now we've got no soccer.
I found a movie for all of them that I think we can watch. They're not my top choices for most of them,
Uh-oh.
but I found a movie.
I feel like I'm missing something. I got football,
Golf?
golf/boxing, baseball, miscellaneous basketball, hockey. Hockey's not in there. Okay. Add hockey, and we will spin the wheel and make a deal.
The slowest spinner ever.
Spinning, and here it comes to a stop, and you get miscellaneous.
Miscellaneous. All right, I had one.
You have a miscellaneous?
Again, this is one of the ones. The one I wanted to watch is not available.
Okay.
Oh, or is it actually? I believe
Mm.
it's on Paramount Plus. So good luck.
Oh.
Fuck.
Kingpin, a bowling movie.
Okay.
Great movie.
Okay.
Love that movie. I think I own it.
Well, there you go. You don't have
So
to worry
I don't
about
have to worry
Paramount
about
Plus.
it. Don't have to worry about it.
Woody Harrelson and what's the other guy's name?
Who is the other guy? I know Bill Murray's in
Bill
this.
Murray is Ernie McCracken.
Ernie McCracken. Bill Murray's great in this movie.
Oh, this is the Farley Brothers, of course. Okay.
Yeah, of course it is. Is it the creepy weird guy?
It's
Randy Quaid. It is. Randy Quaid.
Oh, of course it is.
Randy
Randy
Quaid
Quaid.
is the he's the guy from the
And there's some
Amish
guy.
country. This movie is ridiculously funny. This picture is ridiculously funny of Bill Murray with his crazy hair
Yeah.
and his
hair.
bowling ball with the rose
Also,
in it.
the best bowling ball I've ever seen.
Not true.
The Miller Lite blue one. Was
Yeah,
pretty good.
yeah, I was gonna say the spare ball from Patrick Allen. You can't say no to the PBR spare ball.
PBR. That's what it was.
it's PBR.
I have not watched this movie before.
Wow, I like it.
I don't
It's
know
good.
where or when, but
Solid.
it's good.
Solid. Weird stuff in
Oh,
here.
Chris Elliott's in it. I didn't know that. Who is the guy that has the strong hand and all that?
Let
That
me
guy?
use my strong hand.
Grab
Eh.
my strong hand.
All right. Can't wait for Kingpin. I remember liking this movie. I haven't seen it in a while. But... All right. That's it. We're done. Let's get out of here. Peace out.